Habs win 4-3 in overtime against the New York Rangers. Hallelujah! You don't know how stressful this game was if you weren't watching it. Holy! I expect you watched the game because you're watching this channel, which is Montreal Canadiens related. This was such an intense game. My heart was beating from puck drop at the first period and puck drop in overtime onwards until the last goal was scored. We start the game off with the American national anthem. Then the Canadian national anthem. You could hear it from the bottom of the stands all the way up. Everyone singing "Oh Canada" because they are ready for the game. I think they thought the outcome of this game would be different just because Montreal needed to win this game. Instead of going down 2-0 in the series, they're tied. We start the game off with a big glove save from Carey Price. He says no. It goes back and forth for a couple minutes. Montreal getting a couple chances. New York getting a couple chances. Carey doing some things. Henrik doing some things. And then a thing happened. A thing happened. A thing happened. A thing happened. A good thing happened. Jeff Petrie skating down the right wing. Puts it on net. Blocker's side. And it's 1-0 Montreal. The first goal for the Montreal Canadiens in the series. It goes off the post. Oh, for a moment there, I thought it went off the post and out. I'm like, oh my god. We got that close to a goal and we couldn't score one. Oh! Nope. 1-0 Montreal. Hallelujah. Something to cheer for, finally. This was also the first shot of the game. Philip Danault and Alexander Radulov pick up the 2 assists on the goal. There were a couple weird bounces from New York, Montreal, Carey keeping it out, but then Brendan Gallagher hits the Flash Paul Byron, the speedy guy, the Flash, the man, on a breakaway. Chance to put it up 2-0. But Henrik stops it. Only a mere matter of minutes away, Michael Grabner gets the puck, skates on a breakaway. Terrible offensive zone coverage. Paul Byron tries to get the puck. Dives out for it, but it ticks it up to Grabner, and he's on the breakaway. He scores, and it's 1-1. I knew we weren't out of the woods there, but oh, that wasn't the end of it. New York gets the puck. Another save by Carey Price. You don't go up net. No. Gallagher does all the work. He rushes into the zone. He gets the puck. He gets crunched behind the net, but he flicks it back. Paul Byron scores. Finally, Montreal has the lead again. It was only a couple minutes after, but finally, oh my god, how we needed this lead. I thought we were going to falter. Oh, thank God. Gallagher with a beautiful pass back to Byron. You know, you see these all the time, flukes. These goals, I say they're flukes. Some people say they're just talent. Sometimes they're just flukes. I don't know what that was, but it was a beautiful play from Gallagher up to Byron. 2-1 Montreal. And that's the end of the first. Two things I take out of that. The physicality is still unreal. Hits both ways. Montreal potting some hits. New York fighting back with some big hits against Montreal players. 2, I can't breathe yet. I still feel like we can't hold on to the lead that long. We need to get one, or New York's going to get one and tie it. Early in the second period, Shaw's in front of the net. Gets cross-checked. That looks scary, but I'm glad he was okay and continued to play the game. There were a lot of scuffles during this game. It started early. It continued most of the game. And then the refs go out there and they call a dumb penalty against Montreal. First penalty in the game. Let's see if we can kill this one off. Some point during this penalty kill, Max Pacioretty gets the puck. Can't score. Good opportunity. Can't get the goal. In the other end, Carey Price. Magic. Magic makes an unreal save. Like a spider. Like, whatever. Still 2-1, Montreal. After that, Ott and Zuccarello get in a scuffle. The lines are just getting at each other. There's lots of scuffles. There's just some ruckus that has to be dealt with. And Ott takes that into his own hands. Montreal, yeah, goes on the power play for roughing. Montreal gets lots of chances, but we can't put ourselves up 3-1. End of power play. It's in Montreal's zone. People are changing. Nash gets the puck. Ting! For a second, I thought, oh, wow, he hit the post. Thank God. No. Even I had to replay it myself and check because I didn't trust the cameras. It went in 2-2. You know what thing Gallagher is good for? Getting under the skin of other players, and he does just that, causing a power play for Montreal. During the power play, oh, Henrik, oh, he just does a starfish on top of it. Backward starfish, I think? Something like that. Keeps it out just on the goal line. It was pretty close, but it was no goal. New York has the puck in Montreal's zone. I just, for some reason, felt something really bad was going to end. Zuccarello tips it in. It's 3-2. Oh, my God. Just like that, New York takes the lead. 2 straight goals. Montreal is losing 3-2. What did I do to deserve this? I'm not that bad. Montreal always seems to do this. Right after the 3-2 goal, stupid penalty taken. I forget by who. You can check it on Sportsnet. I'm sure they have that stat. Oh, this is the worst thing you could possibly do, is take a penalty after the winds were taken out of your sails. You could go down by 2 goals. You have to play very well. Very well to keep it a 1-goal game. During the penalty kill, Shea Weber takes a nasty block, but he does it because he wants to win. Thank you, Shea, for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. I hope your body is okay. After a rough game, you did take a lot of hits during this game. I hope you're okay. But we hold on. It's the end of the second. We start the third period shorthanded, but we managed to kill it off. Montreal gets a needed power play to tie this one up. Zuccarello for holding. Yes! Yes! We didn't tie it up on the power play. Shea Weber has the puck after the power play. Ring! Ring! Ting! Ring-a-ding-ding-ding! No. It was off the post. New York calls a timeout. This is a time for Montreal to regain consciousness, maybe? Tie this one up? Oh, you thought that would happen. You thought. You think the hockey gods would be that nice? Henrik Lundqvist just chasing Max Pacioretty out of the friggin'... He just went. He just left the net there all alone. He chased Max Pacioretty out of the crease. Nah, give me the puck. Give me it, please. It's the most stressful point of the game. It could be one of the most magical things or one of the most heartbreaking things you ever see in hockey. Claude Julien pulls Carey Price with the extra attacker. We are all over. Shea Weber just throws the defenseman. He just pushes him out of the way. He passes it over. I think it was Markov? Markov over to Radulov. Puts it on the net from the right wing face-off circle. Somehow, Plekanec with 17 seconds left in the third period ties it up 3-3. Magic. Handful of magic. To overtime. Brought to you by Advil. You're gonna need it after this. Early in the OT, Montreal gets a power play. Guess who's going off? Chris Kreider. I hate you, Chris. With a passion. I despise strongly dislike you. We do nothing on that power play. Nothing. We get a couple chances, but we didn't do anything. We didn't score. But we have all the energy. It's ice till we're always in their zone until New York gets a couple chances here and there. Carey Price makes a big save. Other zone. Henrik Lundqvist throws it out in front of the net. Oh! Open net! Nobody's there! Oh, so close. Oh, it wouldn't be that easy, would it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't going to be that easy, right? This game was the most stressful thing I've watched since The Walking Dead Season 7 premiere. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's gonna score that goal? New York has the puck. Carey Price makes a lot of saves. No, it's still tied. Oh my God, Carey. Carey, you legend. Regular season, the rules are pretty strict. Playoffs, they let some things go. Overtime, you can basically get away with murder. Do you know how many times the refs could have called New York for some crazy, dumb things the Rangers players did? We could have had 5 or 6 power plays. But I guess you can get away with murder. That's good. And again, Carey Price does something magical. Big save! Massive save. Game saver. Best save of the game for Carey Price. No doubt. Biggest save by any goalie in this game, I would say. Montreal gets a break. Late into the overtime period. Markov passes it over to the right wing. Shea Weber passes it down to Max Pacioretty. Max Pacioretty puts it on net. Alexander Radulov wins it in overtime. He smacks that puck into the net past Henrik Lundqvist. The Montreal Canadiens tie the series 1-1, and we are headed to Madison Square Gardens, all tied up. My thoughts after this game. We did it! Start the parade! No, don't even think like that. We're not out of the woods yet. We tied up this series, but we're going into a crazy New York Rangers arena. We like to call that Madison Square Garden the most famed and historic arena in the world. So Montreal's going to have to bring their A game against the Rangers on Sunday. My heart is still beating 1,000 miles per hour after this game. Crazy. My emotions were all over the place. I could cry at one moment, throw pieces of my living room around. But no. Montreal won. Feels pretty good, right? We scored 4 goals. 4 more than we did last game, which was... I'm not going to get negative during this because this was a positive video. Montreal ties up the series. We are headed to New York. I've said that plenty of times. You're probably getting bored of hearing my voice. Montreal couldn't go down 2-0. Only 14% of teams that go down 2-0 win the series. But they did some crazy things tonight and actually won the game. They played vicious. They played like they wanted it, like I said they needed to play if they wanted to win this series. It's going to be a crazy series. It's not over yet. See you in Game 3. It's been the Beatty Man. You can follow me at Twitter at TheRealBeatyMan. I'll see you next game. Bye.